Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you what you can make from a foam gun. First, unscrew the neck where the canister is attached. We'll also need a valve stem from a bicycle tube. You need to take the valve apart and cut off part of the thread. This is how it should look. Now screw a nut onto the valve stem and press it into the neck of the gun. It fits tightly in there. That's because it's made with a taper. Subtitles by Demeter Zok. Now unscrew this nut. It was only needed to protect the thread. Then screw on another nut. Next, get an empty foam canister and cut off the neck. Using pliers, you need to remove the valve from the neck. Now take the neck from the gun, screw the nut all the way down, put on a washer, and screw on the neck from the canister. To be continued. This way, we've secured the fitting and it won't be possible to pull it out because the washer is holding it in place. We screw this part onto the gun and set it aside for now. From a piece of metal strip, I made this kind of bracket. We need to attach a clip from a plastic pipe to it. Now this bracket needs to be attached to the foam gun using parts from a latch. Drill 3 holes in the gun's handle. Insert the wire and solder the limit switch to it. Glue the limit switch to the handle using hot glue. With the gun, that's it. Now we need to make a connector. To do this, take a piece of pipe and press a wooden dowel into it. Drill a through hole in the wooden piece. Insert a bolt into the hole and clamp a wire to it. You need to drill another hole in the pipe and attach one of the wires from the limit switch to it. You need to solder a clamp to the second wire from the limit switch, a crocodile clip. Put heat shrink tubing on the tube and the connector is ready. This is how everything turned out. Next, we'll need a small plastic bottle and you need to drill a hole in its cap. Take a syringe and cut off its tip. Insert a used pen refill inside the tube. Glue and insert the tip into the cork. Screw the cork on and put a wide needle onto the tip, attach the bottle and adjust it so that the needle is in the center of the gun's opening. Now the homemade device is finished and we can move on to testing it. Pour the paint that needs to be diluted with solvent into the bottle. screw it back on and see how everything works. Take a 12-volt battery and connect our homemade device to it, attach a car compressor to the connector and screw the hose onto its fitting. Press the handle of the gun and our homemade device starts working. As you can see, this turned out to be a paint sprayer that can work without a receiver, just from a car compressor. With this kind of paint sprayer, you can paint various small parts. The paint sprayer works well, painting everything evenly with no drips. With this type of paint sprayer, you can touch up a car. When using the paint sprayer, the compressor pressure is around 1 atmosphere. The homemade tool turned out great, and I'm satisfied with the results. If you also like this homemade tool, give this video a like, leave comments, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit the bell. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye everyone.